Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Sabre here. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to have some World War II submarine action in the Pacific. This will be patrol number 5 for Commander O'Kane, and they're going to be working out of the Solomons. So let's get down there to Australia, see what's going on. And had another successful patrol in. They only sunk 1,900, but they had some problems they had to get rid of. They ran into this 20,000 capital ship. They couldn't take them out, and they just had to avoid it, get out of there. Then they came across a 1,900-ton freighter, and they sunk that, giving them a successful thing. So now we're in July of 42, and this SJ is available. And then as a retrofit, and then the duds are better if they're only 1 through 3 instead of 1 through 4. And we have been assigned to do another patrol on the Solomons. So let's get going, see what we got here. Let's get over to the out of port. Let's get up to the Solomons. How come we can't read this today? There it is. Okay, we're going to transit, and then we're going to the first transit here. I use both of these just for flavor text or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we're in transit. Get the correct charts out here, and we're rolling into the first transit. We got a 7, and it is blank. That means we got nothing happening. We're moving on to the second transit. Okay. 4. Nothing happening in 4. So we're going to the Solomons. I got to find where the Solomons are again. Oh, they're right here. And go up here to the first Solomons mission. All right. Here we go. Solomons. We got a 10. And we have come across a convoy. That'll be 3 ships under escort. So we're going to do the escort. First thing we're going to do is roll and see if this is a day encounter or night encounter. 2, it is a day encounter again. We have just never can get these night encounters down. So we're going to stay submerged, and then we're going to find out what kind of ships that we got. Okay. 1 through 4 is smalls, and 5 and 6 are large. Okay, here we go. Got 3 ships. We got 2 smalls and a large. Okay. So the first small we're going to roll on A. It's a small freighter target A. And we're rolling 2 dice on it. 55, and that is the 3,300 freighter Can-Am. Let's get that marked on our sheet. Okay, so the second small one we're looking at, it's also on the small on 1. We're going to 42. We've got a 4,200 freighter Sinshu. Can make sure I didn't sink this guy before. Oh, I didn't. All right, so now we're looking at the large. See which one he's going to be on. And he's on that one. Wow. So he's going to be on the roster A and the large. Roll 2 dice. Just roll 2 D10s. Well, that is going to give me the same result. I'm not doing anything wrong. 65. It could have, because it could have gotten 8s, 9s, and 10s. That one just happened to work out right. 65, we got the 5,300 Shonan Maru. And it is it's another freighter. Okay, we'll do a little time out for some admin here. Okay, so we're going to stay at medium range up here. We got these two freighters. All three are freighters, one large and two smaller ones. The large one's at 5,400, and the medium one is like 4,200. We're going to go after the 4,200 one because it'd be easier to sink this time. That will give us successful no matter what happens to the rest of the things. So we're going to be firing forward torpedoes at this one here. Then we're going to be using this chart right here. Medium range, we need a 7 or less for a hit. Surface torpedo attack, no. No. This is second salvo, no. Not M18s, not a third officer fire. None of this is in play at this time. So here we go. 7 or less for hits. And we got a miss. And we got a hit. And we got another hit. That one almost went off the table. And we got a 10, a miss. All right. So now we have to check for duds. Duds are a little bit better now because we're in August of 42. So it's gone from 1 to 4 to 1 to 3. So we have the 50% chance now of it exploding. We got two to check out here. And it explodes. Let's check the second one. And it explodes. All right, so let's go down here and we'll look at the damage chart. Okay. We're gonna roll. Check the modifiers, none of these modifiers. We need 2 damage. We're rolling on the first hit. 5, 4 more is 1 damage. Now the second hit. Oh, we should be able to sink him now. It's a 2. That's 3 damage. We would have sunk this guy here. Go there. So he's sunk. So we're going to circle that on our chart. We got a successful patrol, whether we make it back or not. Now we got escort detection. We're going to be using this chart right here. The 8 or less were undetected. Now let us check the modifiers on this. Okay. On the campus. It is a M14s in a torpedo day, and it's a day, so we're going to be +1. Okay, +1. We want to try to stay undetected. Oh, and we are undetected. Now a decision. This guy's gone. I don't know why I didn't take that off of there. Do we want to follow them? Do we want to follow them? We've been pretty lucky so far. Right now, the crew is busy reloading the torpedoes because that's over. So they're putting 4 more up here. If we go one more time, it'll be the last time because we got to save some torpedoes for later. We got a long way to go on this patrol. Let's go into a meeting with the crew. So I decided not to press their luck because they got a long way to go on this patrol. So they're going to be moving on to one more block here, and then they're going to be checking for it again. Okay. Solomons. You know, I rolled the wrong number. I looked at the wrong place before, and I had the convoy. Oh, I missed. All right, we got a 6 now. We got 2 ships plus the escort. Okay, so we got the escort again. We got 2 ships. Let's see what kind of ships we got. We got a small and a large. Okay, so let's see which chart to look for the small one. So, boy, that one, this dice likes to have a 1. Okay, so we're going to the small chart here. This time we're going to roll 2d6 like it, or 2d10s like it says. Okay, all right, here we go. 08. 08. This is a 2100 freighter. Let's get this down here so we can do some work. Freighter. That is the Tory. Okay, well, let's see what chart we're going to roll on for the large one. Oh, off the table. We're going to roll on the medium-sized chart. We're going to be rolling on this one right here. Let's roll the 2d10s. 21. We got a 6,800 passenger ship. Whoa. 6,800, and it's the Choco. They decided this time they're going to try their luck and they're going to fire 4 torpedoes at that passenger ship. They are submerged. They are in medium range. And here we get to going. We know that we need an 8 to hit a 7 or less to hit. And there are no, we're not in the lead crew. There are no, what do you call it, modifiers for this one. All right, 7 or less. First torpedo off. 7. Second torpedo off. 7. Wow. How to go to Vegas, huh? Third torpedo. 9, and that's a miss. The fourth torpedo. That's a 4, and that's a hit. Okay, now we're going to be rolling to see if the duds or not. 1 through 3 is a dud. 4, 5, 6 is an explosion. There's an explosion. And an explosion. And another explosion. Boy, I'm rolling the dice look good today. All right, so now we're going to go down here and check the first hit. Okay, there's no, first hit is a 3. So that's doing 2 damage. 1, 2. Second hit is a 3, and he is gone down. We sunk him. Yeah. All right, now we're going to be checking for a detection. It's a +1. There's no more, no change in what the things are. It's still a daytime and 14 torpedo daytime. And that's a 9. We are detected. We are detected. So here we're going to be doing this chart here. Let's see what kind of, we got +1. Nope. All right, here we go. +1. Oh, 12. What the heck does that say? Roll the 12 on detection. 12 is 4 hits. This is through Juke 43. Where are we at? We're still in 42. So we get 4 hits. And the next time, if we're going to be 12, +1 on if the 12 roll a 12 plus on a detection. Oh, all right, we did. Okay. And here we go for the damages now on our ship. 66. We got a fuel tank damage. Okay, where are we at? Fuel tank. There it is. Okay, second hit. 44. We got doubles going. We got flooding. 53. Our SD radar. We got SJ. We'll put it on the SD radar if we can find it. SJ. Doesn't say anything about SD radar. Oh, here it is. And the fourth hit. It's a two dice bill. 36. And we got a deck gun hit. Okay, we got a deck gun hit. Right. So now we have to go through detection again until we get the escape. So now we got a +1 for the let's see, okay, let's know the different modifiers. That should have been 5 hits. If I said that 12 was a I don't know, 12 rolled in detection, so there should be one more hit. Oh boy. 14. Periscope. We might be able to fix that if we can get unavoided. All right, here we go. Come on, get out of there. Bag keepers, creepers. Okay, so now we're looking for detection. We're gonna get, it was previously detected as the +1, and it was a daytime. The 2 4 this, so we're +2 on this last time. We need 8 or less, and we didn't hit it again. We are now rolling for damage again. We are getting into serious trouble here. 6. 1 hit. 41. We got hull damage now. Okay, here we go in detection. +2. And we are detected again. And here we go with the 4. One more hit. 23. Diesel engine 1. And detection again. +2. We're hit again. We're detecting again. They are just knocking us to death here. 7. This is 2 hits this time. Off the table. There's that 12 again. That's +1. That's 13. Oh, 2 hits, I said. So it's 66. It's a fuel tank. I was checking damage. Yeah, checking the wrong thing there. Fuel tank. I said find a fuel tank in. It was the second hit on the fuel tanks. Okay. 61. Hydrophones. We are just getting battered here. Okay, detection. We're gonna see about doing an emergency dive. We are gonna try this. And all we have to do is now we're immediately gonna take 1 hull damage. Okay, make sure I read this right. I'm gonna take one hull damage. So we're at the 2. Now we're gonna roll 2 dice. If it's lower than that 2 or lower, we're gonna sink. If it's equal, the submarine takes 1 additional hull damage and immediately rolls again. Okay. If it's greater, there is no effect, and the escort detection roll gets the -1 favorable modifier to escape detection. Should do better now. Okay, it is higher. So we're getting -1. And all this is cumulative. So the +2 becomes a +1 now for detection. And we still need 8 or less. Wow, that was crazy. Oh, off the table. And we have finally detected, or got undetected, and said, let's get the heck out of here. We're going to be rolling into here, but on the way, we're going to be loading back up. I have to check damage repairs now. Okay. That's what we got going on here. We got out of that combat. We surfaced, the engineers have been trying to do some repairs. They weren't able to fix that deck gun. It's inoperable. They were unable to fix this diesel one. It's inoperable. They were unable to fix the periscope. They were unable to fix the fuel tanks. They were, however, able to fix the hydrophones, and they were unable to fix this SD radar. Now, ran across a couple things on this chart here that I should have played that I didn't. I played wrong. I'll point them out to you. Things, okay? Fuel tanks are leaking during combat. A +1 escort detection. So after that, okay, and it says here, following combat, attempt to repair. If the repair fails, the sub must abort the patrol. All right, so that I couldn't fix it, so we're going to have to abort and get us back to what should we call it, to Australia. We're in bad shape. On the board, have to take it back to the nearest transit box. It says back here. It says it can go backwards, but that don't make it much sense to me. So we'll just go here to this transit that's the same one. All right, then we have to roll for encounters on the transit chart. So we could still, but we're not allowed to initiate combat. We wouldn't want to do it anyway. So here we go on the encounter chart on the transit. It's an 8. There's nothing. Moving back to the last one. We're trying to get home. 5, there's nothing, and we are home. Okay, so I found out on this, that we cannot log this as a successful patrol. Can't put an S over there. We have to take the P off of the patrol. It can't be a patrol either. So that wasn't because it was not halfway, past halfway. So it means we were only out for like a month. Okay, so we did get 11,000 tons, which is nice. Not a successful patrol. So that affects promotions and all of that other good stuff. So we're still alive. We're going to be back in port for retrofit, and we'll see you on the next patrol or a few more down the line. Thank you very much for stopping by. SoCal Saber saying, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.